Wait, you have a YouTube? Yeah, I just started it. Black with Wukong, we game tonight. I don't know if this was like some kind of I don't know if this was some type of press conference, but this shit was crazy. Let's see. This guy's kind of a dick. I didn't even do anything to you. Like, what are you talking about? Eat a 600, nigga. I'm not in the mood for y'all niggas today. Come on now. Eat a 600. There you go. Eat my dick, nigga. How about that? Because I literally didn't do anything. Man said, yo, do you have a video? Yeah, it's on my YouTube channel. Go check it out. You're a dick. What are you talking about? Yeah, now you can eat my dick. Black Myth Wukong trailer. Let's get it. What is with the chat tonight? I don't know. Mondays be having niggas sensitive, bruh. Has anybody heard of this, by the way? We Game Tonight 2024? First time hearing it? Yeah, it's my first time hearing it. This must be like a Chinese press conference. Oh, this shit recorded. 1440p. We got the extendo to pull people down. Those blood effects are crazy. What up, Mac? I'm not gonna lie, based off of his movement, I'm getting less souls and more action. I could be wrong, but like the movement, this looks more like an action game than like a Souls game. It's crazy because you made it known you're an asshole. I can be like in a joking manner, but like in this case, I don't understand what warranted that statement. Like, I just got asked a question and I answered it. What? Because you don't. That's why I be trying like bring back father figures, bro. Some of you niggas is way too sensitive. Like, I'm not being an asshole. I'm just being very straightforward. You asked me a question about a video. Like, yeah, it's on my YouTube channel. Go check it out. You're an asshole. Like, I can tell single mother behavior. Single mother behavior. Like, now I am being an asshole. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Yeah, niggas is sassy and not even aware of it. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna get you right. Visually, this shit looks good. Said not all of us from single mothers are like that. Well, obviously, if the shoe don't fit, don't worry about it. Obviously. Yo, if it don't apply, let it fly. Not all of us. Shit. I mean, like, the gameplay looked cool. Yeah. Didn't blow me away. That's why most people, I guess, ain't talking about it. What's the response on this? Please be good. Please be good. The transition from blowing the dust to text was incredible. The marketing's way better. I hope this joint has a demo. And then I also got an article. The fact people be coming to Hokage highlights asking about Ronin. Yeah, I think that's where Ronin's ego comes from. Black Myth Wukong features 160 enemy types. There will be variety. We like to see that. 80 bosses, it's claimed. A new claim regarding Black Myth Wukong is giving some new insight into what players can expect to experience when it launches in August. This comes from the leaker Lunatic on Twitter. According to Ignis, Black Myth Wukong features around 160 enemies and 80 plus bosses. Oh, this is like Elden Ring level of content. They go on to say that the game will have New Game Plus at launch as well as multiple endings to experience. The game is slightly easier than Soulsborne games, they added. As always, take the latest claims with a grain of salt until it's either confirmed by the developer and yeah, that's true. I mean, this isn't confirmed, but this is going to be a big ass game. I decided to share some info about Black Myth Wukong before the pre-orders are open. The game will have a New Game Plus at launch, multiple endings, 160 enemy types, 80 plus bosses. The game is slightly easier than This makes me think there's some truth to what he's saying. Because I literally just said, that's crazy. I literally just said from that trailer, I'm not getting Soulsborne vibes from this. I'm getting more Devil May Cry. Where there'll be some difficulty, but I'm getting this is more of an action game. There'll probably be some bosses that are hard, but I don't think this will be as hard. 160 enemies, but how many are reskins? That's a fair point, Radical. That's a fair point. Yeah, how many of? Yeah, that's a better way to phrase it. How many of them are original enemies, though? First revealed back in the. He's just giving us the history. That means, I mean, if there really is 160 enemies and 80 bosses, it probably won't take as long to beat if the game is not hard. Hopefully, there's difficulty options for harder runs. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. Maybe we'll have to play this one on the hardest difficulty if it feels like it's too easy. But interesting. I think we need less open world games. Like I said, I'm tired of open world games, but if the open world contributes to the game, I'm cool with it. The issue is it's too many open world games where the open world doesn't contribute anything. That's the real issue. Let's see. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero will release in October, according to a data miner. A data miner thinks they've stumbled upon the release date of Sparking Zero. Poking around at publisher Bandai Namco's website, Sergio claims they found evidence that the next Dragon Ball game will drop October 1st, 2024. As detailed in the video above, Sergio has found place containing the release dates for a lot of Bandai Namco games, and the list seems to include release dates both confirmed and unconfirmed titles not via a third party, via Bandai Namco, its official data. While the data miner acknowledges that nothing is set in stone, we will hear directly from Bandai Namco itself, as the list includes confirmed release dates as well as speculative ones. I'm pretty sure we'll hear during summer, because I mean next month is Summer's Games Fest. So it'll be like Shadow of Mordor with all the bosses. I think Shadow of Mordor is more like Assassin's Creed. Are you talking about Black Myth? I think that'll be more like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta is the vibe I'm getting. Maybe it would have, or you know what? It might be akin to Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade's like a mix between Sekiro and Devil May Cry. Like it's somewhere in between. Elden Ring feels like a fever dream, everything I wanted in a game. You just started playing it. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Next month, DLC. So, I mean, I tend to believe this is probably true. October, November, I told you that's when most games drop. So like, it feels realistic this would drop. It's going to be a busy holiday season. His stuff is pretty accurate on Twitter. I believe the release date. Yeah, this is believable. Once again, though, take it with a grain of salt because it's not confirmed, but it is believable. Let's see what else we got. Ubisoft promises that X Defiant will have no pay-to-win mechanics. Does that make your PP hard, guys? After numerous delays, X Defiant will finally be released on Tuesday, and Ubisoft has published a blog post explaining how its monetization works. The publisher promises that despite the game's free-to-play nature, there are no pay-to-win mechanics. In X Defiant, nothing that while some non-cosmetic content can be brought with real money, that was worded weird, can also be earned through gameplay. Any gameplay impacting content that is purchasable, I cannot talk today, is also unlockable through challenges to ensure fair play against our community, it says. For example, the DedSec faction in preseason will be purchasable or unlockable through an in-game challenge. Well, you have to unlock the classes? So in the beta, they just unlocked everything? Ubisoft says its key aim with the game is to make sure that players are constantly rewarded through free Battle Pass rewards, in-game daily and weekly challenges, Ubisoft Connect challenges, weapon mastery, and community participation awards. Don't get it wrong though. They want you to spend some money. I think they're just taking this risk because, I mean, X Defiant is just a reskin. It's just them reusing assets from other games. So it's not like it cost them a lot of money. It's not like they're building everything from scratch. They're taking things from Far Cry, from Splinter Cell. I don't know why Watch Dogs. I don't know why Assassin's Creed is not in here, but they're taking ideas from other games and just regurgitating them into a first-person shooter, so they can probably afford a little bit to give a little bit more free content. Also they need the bread, so don't get it twisted. They want you to buy that battle pass. And to be honest, if the game is good and I feel like the battle pass is good, I'll buy it, but you know, you're gonna have to earn it. Our goal is to be providing amazing customization options that reward all matches, victories, and even defeats that put you in the game. It says as you play through one match, all your time and energy work towards unlocking content either through the battle pass or challenges. Who's ready to do some dailies? Then it's just talking about when it releases. Ubisoft needs that bread. Yeah, most free-to-play games should have no pay-to-win microtransactions. To be fair, off the top of my head, can y'all name a game that's actually pay to win? Because off the top of my, like one that's like hot right now. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Like, is that even a thing right now? Like, I don't think Apex or Fortnite is pay to win. COD with the pre-built weapons. NBA 2K. Nobody plays that. That shit's dead. Blacklight Ronin, 600. Blacklight Retribution. You get a 600 just for saying that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I literally just said modern games. 2K, I'll give you 2K. That's pay to win. That shit's dead as fuck. COD Mobile. Is Call of Duty pay to win? I don't know. I don't play it. I'll give you Call of Duty. I don't know. Clash of Clans, nigga. All right. Perfect World. This nigga said Blacklight Retribution. I haven't heard that. You get a 600 just because you said that shit, bro. That shit came out in 2012. I remember that game. It was pay to win. He's not wrong. But that shit came out in 2000. Nobody's playing Blacklight Retribution. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Oh my god. This thing is so unintentionally funny. I play COD because it gets views. Aside from that, the game is uninstallable. That's an unhealthy behavior though, because eventually that shit is gonna make you go crazy. It's a free shooter on PS4. Yeah, what up, K-Dot? But ain't nobody playing that shit. Yeah, off the top of my head, I feel like most games are pretty fair. They're not pay to win. It's like cosmetics. So like, I don't even understand why that's like a real concern for most people. If we just take a step back and actually look, it's like most of y'all are struggling to name a pay to win game. And then when you named one, it was an old one. But I mean, it's good to hear that X Defiant is, I'm more concerned about the balance of X Defiant and like how often will content drop. Did you check out the new Multiverses trailer? I think I saved it. Let me see. I know there is one. I'll bring it up after this. Stellar Blade's PC version is being considered as sales exceed expectations. And in the no shocker news, I feel like it's inevitable this is coming to PC, especially because, although I think PlayStation niggas did buy this game because this one's been reviewing really well. Basically, don't be surprised if it comes to PC, especially because, you know, niggas want to mod shit. Those one of them skimpy costumes back will be excited. Yeah, now you can mod back the original costumes into the game and stop crying, bruh. Sony needs that bread. They need the bread. Yeah, I don't have any crazy take on that. Just know it's most likely coming because they're considering it. Translation, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. Then we got some rumors. According to Alex Perez from the Cosmic Circus, a Film Insider, a MCU video game is now in development. It's very interesting verbiage. MCU. Who the fuck sent me a DM? Game. Let me get my phone. 1 second, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. How the fuck did you? So according to this dude, studios, movies, television shows, spotlight, MCU adjacent shows with little to no time in the MCU, animation, free for all. We've already got an MCU adjacent video game in development. We're getting canon video games. The question is, what is it? MCU video game. Does this mean it's a movie tie-in game? Because if it's a movie tie-in game, don't get excited, y'all. Movie tie-in video games was a dark age of video games. Yeah, they can keep it. Like back in the day when superhero movies were ass, most of y'all were probably kids. A video game would come out alongside the movie, and a lot of those games were rushed in development. They were usually developed within a year or even sometimes less. I've heard like 8 months. So a lot of those games were usually generic beat 'em ups with your favorite superheroes, terrible graphics, terrible level design. Minority Report game, the Captain America game, the Thor game. I think Spider-Man 2 was like the only one that was actually pretty good. The Incredible Hulk game was actually fun to me. I don't think the Incredible Hulk was a movie tie-in though. The Destruction game, I don't think that was a movie tie-in game. Wolverine was pretty good, but like it was like for every one good movie game, it was like 20 bad ones. Iron Man was ass. Green Lantern was ass. I don't want to hear that shit. I wouldn't get to. Lizzie McGuire PS2 game was fire. I feel like you're trying to make a joke, but I think you actually did play that because I'm going to be honest, I didn't know there was a Lizzie McGuire game. Lizzie McGuire PS2. What the fuck did you do in the Lizzie McGuire game? Lizzie McGuire. Where's the footage at? This nigga trying to be funny, but you snitching on yourself. I see there's a Game Boy game. Is there no footage of this? Mad Max was fire. Mad Max was like, Mad Max was a solid 6.5 out of 10. Like, it was like, you could see, I liked it. You could see where they were trying to go with it, but it was missing something to push it to like a 8, a 7, 8. I feel like if Mad Max, the video game, came out today, people would just shit on it. Like with this new, because it's cool to just shit on every video game now. But like Mad Max is in that category of games where like I can recognize it's not the best game, but I still liked it, if that makes sense. Did this game even exist? There's no fucking footage. James Bond was lit. Which one? There was like a million James Bond games. That's crazy. I can't find no footage. I don't think this game existed, bro. Lizzie McGuire, the full GBA. This is what this nigga was playing right here. Oh, sweet. We're gonna go give Gordo a kiss. Gordo's gonna get a kiss and my brother keeps fucking harassing me. Like, what are you doing? Just shopping at the mall? What is this shit? Like, people really, yeah, lost media. This is why game preservation is important. I can't even find emulator footage. Like, that's crazy. Gonna go to Europe with Gordo and get some ice cream. What else I got for y'all? Scarface was fire. Scarface was another 6 out of 10. It was a GTA clone that wasn't as good as GTA. Scarface is another game where I feel like objectively it wasn't a good game, but it had things going for it. And a lot of people liked it because of it. But like, it wasn't the best game. That's another game I would put in the category where it's okay to like it, but you also got to recognize objectively it wasn't the best game. Same thing with the Matrix Reloaded. That's another bad game that I did like. Like, I'm a sucker for games where you can just slow down time and do shit. But the Matrix was not a good game, objectively. It had a lot of problems. Star Wars Episode 3, I would put that game in that category. Bad game, but there were still things that I liked about it. 2K's Azimuth, what the fuck? According to Daniel RPK, 2K is working on a AAA game titled Codename Azimuth. This is coming from the Game Leaks and Rumors Reddit, by the way. None of this is confirmed. More details with the casting call. It'll be a storyline, third-person shooter video game. Producer Tom Celia, casting director. Shoot date is June 20. This ain't coming out anytime soon. They're seeking a 40 to 70-year-old Afro-Brazilian, Brazilian-accented English plus. We will have a cultural consultation and looking for authenticity for this role. Non-playable supporting character, voice only, no likeliness. Damn, this is a DEI character. Cancel this game, guys. It's gonna be a DEI samurai. It sounds like they're trying to recruit Eddie from Tekken. We're looking for Eddie for a third-person shooter. Oh my goodness. I don't know about this. There's nothing to take away from this. I don't know why I saved this shit. I just be looking. Another rumor, site claims their insider hinted Mafia 4 is coming at the Summer Games Fest. Now, I said like a couple weeks ago, because like an article came out that at the Summer Games Fest, 2K is going to be releasing revealing a big game. And some people were saying they think it's, what's that shit, Borderlands? I said, I pray to God not. You ever play VR? Yeah, but like nothing ever hooked me in VR. That shit was kind of... Also, I get stomach aches from like 30 minutes. I'm not a big fan of it. I said I didn't think it was Borderlands. I think it's Mafia. At least I pray. According to a Czech website, Vortex, they did have some contacts at Warhouse. And the old 2K Czech claims they got hints from insiders that Mafia 4 will be the 2K game announced at Summer's Game Fest. As you may be known, Dan Vara from Warhouse was the lead designer for the first Mafia. This is great news. This is great news. Shout out to Woozilla with the sub. I'm excited. How y'all feeling? I'm excited about the Summer Games Fest. We're gonna be streaming it all. What time would they go? Time period for Mafia 4? Imagine if Mafia 3 came out. I feel like in today's day and age, I feel like Mafia 3 got a little bit of pushback, but it wasn't that bad. Imagine if Mafia 3 came out this day and age. DEI Mafia. I'm trying to think. Yeah, better not be no black people. It'd be cool to do a cartel game. maybe Colombian or Mexican cartels. I'm not gonna lie. If they do Italian again, cool. But I feel like the whole Italian mafia trope is kind of played out. You could do the Russian mafia. We could fight like Daredevil in Hell's Kitchen. You could do the Irish mafia. There's literally a mafia for every ethnic group. You could do Yakuza. You could do the Yakuza. You could do the Triad. There's a Korean mafia. I'm ignorant on that. Excuse my ignorance. I don't know a lot about that. Is the Korean mafia Samsung? Wouldn't that be Samsung? Let me stop. You could do the Jewish mafia. You could do it. Could be a game where we play as the Jewish mafia gentrifying Brooklyn. You could do Las Vegas. Although the thing with Las Vegas, that would be Italians again. Because from my understanding, a lot of Italians migrated from New York to Las Vegas to basically to legitimize their money, because that's how Las Vegas was right. Correct me if I'm wrong. The IRS. We could do the IRS. 90s Comptons, Bloods versus Crips. Nah, I don't think that'll work. Because the thing about the mafia is mafia equals, you could do BMF. Mafia is organized crime. Crips and Bloods are not that organized. It's like a group. Like Crips and Bloods are like lightly organized. Like when I think of mafia, like I think of like real like hierarchies with real goals. I think the issue with Crips and Bloods is they don't have any real goals. They kind of just be self-destructing. No disrespect. I don't need any Crips and Bloods coming to clap me. Yeah. So like I feel like there needs to be a proper like business structure. So I don't think that'll work, Crips and Bloods. But you could do BMF if you're talking black. Like I said, you could do Cartel if you want to go Hispanic. There's so many different ones. They're too factioned to be organized. Yeah, it's too factioned. Like I said, I wouldn't be mad at Italian, but I don't really want to see it again. There's way too many different stories they could tell. And I hope they tap into that. You say you in LA too? Yeah, I don't need to deal with any crash dummies out here. They concluded that they don't have 100% proof, but a few people from 2K Check were moved to Hangar 13 Studios in the US, and Vortex has some real leaks on the past they've been hinting, so they've got a history. That would be Saints Row, pretty much Saints Row. The Nintendo Ninjas. I wouldn't be mad at another Yakuza. They could do Russian. Yeah, Russian mob in New York. That could be fire. Either way, whatever they do, I will say, whatever they do, I hope they really focus on the gameplay, because I did like mob. Because this is funny. We just had a conversation about games that are objectively bad, but you still like. I think Mafia 3 is objectively a bad game. Like it's a solid 6.5 out of 10. You saw where they were going with it, but they didn't focus enough on the gameplay. I feel like the world they crafted was one of the most authentic like black experiences in America. I liked Lincoln Clay as a character. I thought the entire story was good. It was just the gameplay was really repetitive. It was really repetitive. And I think that was a fair criticism of the game. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're racist because you didn't like Mafia 3. I think that was a fair criticism of the game. The gameplay loop was very repetitive. It wasn't bad, it just wasn't innovative. So whatever they do with this new Mafia, if this is a thing, I hope they really focus on fleshing out new gameplay ideas to make the game fun. Give us some cool gadgets. Some cool type of teamwork abilities, maybe some co-op, I don't know, maybe online multiplayer, I don't know. It felt good though. You're allowed to like it, but like I could recognize it was a little repetitive. The game was also very buggy. I didn't encounter any bugs, but everybody's experience is different. I just hope they flesh out the gameplay as well. I expect the story part to be good, and the characters, but I hope they flesh out the gameplay. We'll see though. Hopefully this is true. Summer Games Fest, I believe it starts June 7th. It's gonna be fun. Those are gonna be some fun streams. Probably gonna be some long ones. What else I got for y'all? I think I forgot to save it. That or I didn't pull it up. Let me see. I know there was a Multiverses trailer. Let me look into all my stuff. I don't think I saved it. Yeah, I didn't save it. We'll open it up. Give me Sleeping Dogs Mafia Edition. I feel that. Yeah, Sleeping Dog. I think that's what made Sleeping Dogs so good. It was another open world game, but like the slowdown and the karate mechanics, the hand to hand, that was a pretty innovative and fun open world, like GTA style game.